hello. There we go. Hello, and welcome to the Super Bunny Hop Super Sad Poverty streams. My name's George Weedman, and we're going to be playing the Metal Gear Solid 3 Delta multiplayer mode. I'm in the middle of editing the big fancy video essay for this game right now, and it feels great. I'm really happy, and I'm all giddy and excited about expressing myself with regards to about expressing myself artistically about one of my favorite arts. It's a good place to be in, so I don't quite know how much I'm going to be delivering on the sad stream vibes this time. Definitely still a poverty stream though. I'm a little worried about that, but the sadness is going to be, boy, there, T, yeah. The sadness is at a minimum tonight. George, my love, good evening. UE5 had me concerned as exaggerate. Like, concerned, sure, but it's concerned as fuck. I don't know if that level of emotional... this work? I don't know if that level of emotional investment and negative assumptions is really going to get you a rewarding experience with your products that are meant for casual consumption, good times these days. Wait, no, cancel. I don't want to eat. I want a gun equip. I want to try to rememorize the muscle memory controls that I only got used to for maybe an hour last week while my computer was overheating. And okay, so middle mouse is first person view. And there's still one tier left of upgrading to give the gun, because I don't really know if I want to be shooting people in this game in general at all, unless it's with a gun with a couple stars on the HUD. Oh geez, the controller... the controller is rumbling even though I'm using mouse and keyboard. I have had to practice to learn how to play this with mouse and keyboard mode. I'm trying to remember now. Q is Batman Vision. Up on the thumb click is to use equipment. Down on the thumb click is to change cameras. Right, for some reason I associate down on the thumb click with shoulders. I assume negativity at all times. It's a survival trait. Speak for yourself. I was not surviving well when I was assuming negativity. I have had to, like... I have lost... Do you guys remember 2021 to 2023 and then a chunk of 24? Because I really don't, because that mindset backfired. Well, I don't even know if it ever really fired. It's not. Like going through hard times, it doesn't actually serve you well. It reduces the threshold to suicide. It can give you years of depression. At some point, being realistic is not exactly the same as being hyperbolically negative, which the internet is encouraging us all to be these days. And you kind of gotta fight it, or else you will not be spending your precious time on planet Earth the best way that the good Earth has set up for you to be enjoying it with. I need to relearn these controls and try to memorize somehow that pressing E is the disposal button here. There are things that are both concerning and elating that do not have to do with the Unreal Engine 5 stuff. This game's control scheme and the way it balances these weapons with some degree of upgrading being borderline necessary to play with other players competitively, is not an Unreal Engine 5 thing. And the glitches and micro stutters that are associated with the Unreal Engine 5 stuff, I have found to be exaggerated. In the Digital Foundry video where they kind of initiated this whole discourse, the numbers that they are using to cite for the opinions they are using to associate with those numbers don't really add up. If the game's dipping down to 30 or 40 FPS in the middle of a big crazy gunfight on a console machine, that's not that big a deal. 30 to 40 frames per second is perfectly playable. It's not the Olympian ideal, but most of the time it will be, because it's a stealth game where most of the time you're going to be sneaking around and there won't be as big crazy gunfights going on that are going to dip the frame rate. Furthermore, that was happening to me for a while, and I say for a while when the reality is really just for a few scant seconds out of the hours and hours of streams I've been doing, and bumping things from ultra to high is what fixed it. The game looks identical, it plays identical. I've never had any temptation to even put the frame rate counter on the screen. It's exaggerated. The problem is there, but it's exaggerated, and the game is absolutely perfectly playable and fine. The single player is awesome. The multiplayer is more complicated. The game has a lot of interesting ambitions and ideas, and I don't quite know if it nails the execution, mostly by virtue of level design and not actually much else. There's... oh god, what was the camo system button? R, C? I need to remember this before going in. Ah! Okay. I think it might have been... oh, it was 1, 2, 3. I think it was number 4. It might have been number 3. It's one of the numbers. And another thing I've had to do is play with mouse and keyboard on this multiplayer mode, or else I'm absolutely going to get my ass kicked.
Mission.
Arc Raiders is an exception to the UE5 slop trend. Maybe Ready or Not, but I haven't played it. What is Ready or Not? I don't know what that is. Arc Raiders is that UE5? It's famous for being well optimized. This game is not. But I would wager that the exception even being there in the first place is not exactly proving the rule, and that the examples of the rule in action aren't entirely convincing either if I'm supposed to be that upset over drops to 30 to 40 frames per second. I think the worst I ever got was frame drops during cutscenes, and that's and they were not dropping to 30 to 40 frames per second, or else I wouldn't have noticed. They were dropping into the teens and single digits when loading new areas, when my computer was under heavy load, when the graphics were set to super duper ultra instead of just high. I've secured the asset, apparently. Okay, so if I go slow and stay stealthy, I'm not going to be marked on the map as drastically as some other players are going to be. I need to be using Batman vision to predict what angles enemies are going to be coming through. I need to be communicating with my partner to let them know what I'm seeing with Batman vision, because it takes a chunk of time away from the both of us. I need to be giving my partner map, M-A-P, Atlas, T. I need to tell him to go over here because the froggy's right here and it looks unguarded. And we have no bad guys. He should grab it and get down. Oh, he already has one. Let's grab another and keep it for ourselves. That'll reduce the amount of players. I need to eat rations because that means I can do Batman scans for longer. God, the game logic is weird. I need to actually shut up and concentrate on playing, or else
this area is secure.
Or else I'm gonna get my ass kicked. By the way, I've been playing a lot of chess lately. I think I've gotten a lot better at chess. Oh, we got bad guys. Looks like they are
1 minute remaining.
currently occupied with their own gun battle, but... Oh, there. We got one close to us. How do I, I guess go, go, go might... there we go. Phew! Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun! Let's go, let's get the kill. Oh, wait, bad guy. Got him!
30 seconds remaining.
Alright, now... Okay, there's gonna be another guy here.
The current phase is nearly complete. Please keep an eye on the remaining time.
Shutting up, I'm shutting up and concentrating. Not doing that bad. Give him the scan, the partner will get the scan. Hey! The partner kill him?
Phase complete. You have retrieved the asset.
Nice.
The phase is now complete. Please get
Okay,
ready for the next phase post-haste.
let's drop the ration, which is right click. Right click, left click. That's what I need to do to think of the menus. Oh, and you can eat the mushrooms. There is an actual eating food system. There's 5 froggies for 6 players. Did pretty well on that fight. Can I remove the pen?
This area is secure.
I kind of want to go for these boxes. Got a froggy. Wah!
I'm taking fire.
I'm winning the battle somehow.
2 minutes remaining.
He's got a froggy. Should we get it? No. Give me the froggy. There. You don't need it as bad as I do. Okay, that ammo crate's gonna be useful. Probably more useful than the sniper rifle. I need to drop those rations I just picked up. Dun 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 dun.
I'm taking fire.
Drop ration. Aha, gun upgrade kit. Wonderful. The tranquilizer rifle is going to be
1 minute
more
remaining.
useful than a lot of these others. There was an ammo crate down somewhere. Jesus Christ. Die! Wah!
Your buddy is confirmed down. You have left.
Dumb way to die. I don't...
Get ready
Okay.
to deploy.
So the damage model is really weird. Where you can have some encounters like that. Where's my
30
partner?
seconds remaining.
30 seconds. I think we're just fucked. The damage model is really weird, and stuff like that happens. Where you blast into people and they survive,
Quickly as possible.
and you get your ass kicked. No, give me the frog. I need the frog. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ah!
Phase complete. You have retrieved.
Oh, Jesus.
The phase is now complete.
I almost feel like we didn't deserve that. Wait. Okay, there's 3 players remaining. Oh, that's wonderful. We can 2v1 them. Okay. Do I have rations? I do not have rations. I have gun upgrade kit. That's good. Let's upgrade the assault rifle. However, I need ammo for it. Need ammo. I
You did well.
gun upgrade kit, life medicine. Life medicine's all we got. I need rations and I need ammo. I think this is... Oh. Best placeable is... I don't think... Not for now, at least. Poison grenades might actually be more useful. Guns for little... Ration! Yeah, wonderful. Oh god, this makes me so nervous. Eat, 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 eat.
2 minutes remaining.
I'd rather have tranquilizer sniper rifle than a regular sniper rifle. Life medicines. Okay, so the thing that fucked me up in the last battle, it was a cool distractible okay, heavy armor. That's important. Let's maybe trade off some of these grenades. Sniper rifles. What happened to the tranquilizer? Okay, that'll be faster than reloading. We need to get that froggy now. We got 1 minute remaining. Where's the bad guys at? We got mines.
This area is secure.
No sign of the enemy is wrong. We're up against mines.
This area is secure.
Oh, that heavy armor is very handy. Oh! Aha! A sniper. Doop. Doop.
30 seconds remaining.
This is the froggy. Where is the froggy?
The current phase is nearly complete. You must secure the
There's the
assets
froggy.
as quickly as possible.
Aha! No, I gotta drop something. Aha! Ow! Yeah, I think we won. I think we won. Fuck you. What about my partner, though? Oh, my partner's not going anywhere. Yeah.
It is time.
Ah! That's really, really stressful. We did it. We won. Hooray. Wonderful. Yeah, I feel like if I didn't have to talk at the same time as playing it, I would be having more fun.
Mission debriefing.
I feel like if the screen was clearer, or if the map was bigger, yeah, I'd have more fun. I got 3 kills, I died twice, so that's a positive KD ratio. That means I'm okay,
Your
right?
rank has increased.
I also cannot pay attention to the chat while playing this. It is way too fast-paced. Almost all UE5 games run worse than Pants. Much worse than Pants. I thought it was industry standard for AAA. It is. I think worse than Pants is an exaggeration, though. I am not seeing the numbers support that argument. You get micro stutters every now and then, and isn't that the big problem? You have to wait at the beginning for a few seconds for the game to, like, load shaders or something, and is that the problem? But it's like, once the game's playing, it seems fine. Industry standard is quality insights here. Makes sense. Watching DF console videos are a waste of time. If I ultimately, I don't know if I'm really gonna be relying on Digital Foundry, the respectable benchmarking outlet after the past few years. Like, if they need to make content for YouTube to make money, that is such a much more demanding overhead than, like, the old school Tom's Hardware benchmarks, where they ran the game through some kind of pre-configured benchmark routine and gave you a graph on various different graphics cards without necessarily putting the blame on kind of engine the developer was using. No, that's still important. What am I trying to say? I'm trying to say that if they need to make YouTube videos and the YouTube videos need to get views, they're probably going to need to be a bit more dramatic than a benchmarking media method that requires less overhead cost and less time to produce the benchmarking article, like an old Tom's Hardwood article where you Tom's Hardware article where you would just scroll to the benchmarking graphics and ignore most of the other things. But instead with these Digital Foundry videos, you gotta like listen to a presenter's opinion. You gotta listen to them try to be charismatic and try to hold your attention for tens of minutes at a time. And at some point they might say something that thousands upon thousands of impressionable fans will parrot and repeat. And it might not be true. They might just be totally wrong. And you will hear thousands upon thousands of people repeat whatever they said without really thinking about it too hard themselves. So I have had to think about it too hard for myself, and I've come to the conclusion that it's exaggeration. It's fine. I need to remember how the drop shotting thing, where you're camouflaged and crawling and you aim at an enemy for a second before shooting at them, and it causes them to drop their inventory and make them confused. Here's a thing that I think this mode would be drastically improved from, and that is less inventory clutter, less inventory clashes, less inventory noise. There we go. That's the term I would use if I was writing this for a script. It's a very noisy inventory. That's a nice rhyme. Where I have to have some kind of short-term tracking memory of what's on this screen, including the little stars next to everything. And make judgments at a glance about what to drop and what to keep. It's like a Battle Royale game, but the map is tiny. The map is like a Call of Duty map. It's like you're playing a complicated Battle Royale game where you have to manage your character's inventory and scavenge around for a good inventory and constantly build up and upgrade your inventory as the match goes on. But the maps are very, very small and tiny, like a Call of Duty game where they want you doing super fast-paced Quake deathmatching with each other. And as a result, there's so much complexity hitting me so fast that my old man brain gets jumbled when I'm playing this mode. And I sure as hell can't keep up with the Twitch chat while doing this. So I'm gonna go pee in the bathroom real quick, and I'm going to try and catch up with what I missed in Twitch chat from when Ron Cinephile said that watching Digital Foundry console videos are a waste of time. There's only 14 viewers here, and I'm still feeling overwhelmed with the information getting splashed into my eyeballs by the second when playing this game. When I'm playing the single player mode, or when I'm playing Hunt Showdown, or when I'm playing games I like better, I'm able to keep track of the Twitch chat better. Maybe I should play chess between these rounds. It'll keep my brain competitive and sharp, and my reflexes, or at least my strategic thinking, fast. But This is a test of everything really, really fast. You have to do strategic thinking really fast. You have to communicate with your partner with some degree of rudimentary communication really fast. I think I was playing with the Japanese player, and we were able to have some good synchronicity there. Which is awesome. I'm happy to see that Japan still enjoys their Metal Gear. And you have to do Twitch shooting, where you have to quickly snap at players' heads and quickly dash behind cover. And move all Rainbow Six Tactical. Let me make sure the drop shots are working. And then I'm going to the bathroom real quick. Oh. Okay. Okay. I'm glad you didn't hear what I was doing in the bathroom, cause I don't... Need to use the fast forward button strategically. Welcome back, Vectoral Husk. I think if it had the hold up from Team Sneak and Metal Gear Online 2 would be OP. Been watching some Total Biscuit vids recently to relive the... Oh boy. Man, I was a grown-ass cynical adult on my way to depression and maturity when Total Biscuit was big. There was a focus on delivering actionably useful info to the audience at all times. Love a small map multiplayer game. I don't know if I love this one. Like, it would either need less stuff going on with the inventory or a less complex inventory system with less of a need to constantly be scavenging for new stuff. I'm having... It feels almost like the boxes are as... It feels almost like the boxes are kind of like an enemy obstacle, like the bad guys. Like, when I see a new box that I need to break open and get supplies out of, like, I kind of dread it. I want to get used to my loadout, but the loadout keeps changing by the second. It happens so fast. Woo! There might not be many of us, but we're extremely lousy. Shipment was a test map originally. They beautified and made it. You can tell, because it's all cubes. Test maps are all cubes. Test the brain's ability to comprehend chaos. A professional streamer would have a bathroom mic. Exploitation of the laborer content brain. Do you shoot the boxes? Faster but loud, of course. I don't know if the loud really matters that much. Oh no, my smartphone was sliding on my floor, but I caught it with my foot. And then my headphone cable got snagged, but I moved it out of the way at the same time. Real life is a fast-paced multiplayer game sometime. Do you shoot the boxes? Faster but loud. Do I shoot the boxes? It depends on the situation. In the beginning of the match, you can't really.
Field has been confirmed.
Ooh.
Please get ready to
Okay, so Cradle Forest is a slightly bigger map.
battle preparations complete.
They're going to try to load it up with 12 players. I hope it's not Froggy mode. I don't know if I like Froggy mode. I like Ducky mode. And I can't remember what they're called. They're called SV Intrusion and SV Extraction. It's like... There's a really cool idea in here, and that is marrying... Unfortunately, it is an idea that's been done before. And that is marrying the aesthetic ethos of Metal Gear Solid 3, the power fantasy of camouflaging into the bushes and doing guerrilla warfare stuff.
Mission. Survival intrusion.
There is a ambition to combine the timeless classic warrior fantasy of hiding in the bushes and sneaking up on bad guys with
The mission is about
popular multiplayer genres these days, the battle royales and the extraction.
you will be
But
removed.
it's not really either. It's neither battle royale nor an extraction. Okay, it's ducky mode. Got 5 duckies for 10 players. It's like King of the Hill. Yeah. The objectives ultimately are still more analogous with old school Quake stuff like King of the Hill and Capture the Flag. It kind of just makes me want... Makes me want to play Quake. Oh, I don't have a gun equipped. Ah, fuck you. Yeah. Bison fan 95, you got this. God, that guy's a decade older than me. I mean younger. I'm gonna try not to think about it too hard. What do I got? Revolver? Anything else other than revolver? We got good overwatch of the ducky. I saw a box nearby on them.
This area is secure. Careful, they're close.
No, stop. Good enough. I want another box. Okay, boxes.
This area is secure.
Okay. Oh, bad guy! How does the long-range shooting work? Do I gotta lead? Do I gotta aim high? Looks like I gotta lead. Okay, we got an SMG. We got an automatic. Am I being aimed at? Let's...
One 1 minute remaining.
What did I just do? Ah. We'll trade the smoke grenade for the SMG, and I should probably upgrade the sniper. Am I actually gonna? No, I should probably upgrade the SMG between the two of those. I also need to eat. God, my partner's getting into an unnecessary gunfight, I think.
This area is secure.
30 seconds remaining.
So, when the level... Let's actually upgrade both my
Phase is
weapons.
nearly complete. You must quickly make your way to the zone.
Get up, get up, get up! Gotta shoot this thing really fast. Get over here, partner. Never mind, my partner's deciding to just go on their own way. Ah, shit.
Zone secured.
Listen to that. Look at that. My partner just got tranquilized.
Status confirmed. Your buddy is confirmed down.
Buddy is confirmed
Stay
down.
alert until they can return to battle.
Should have stuck close to your partner, Mr.
Phase
Partner.
2.
Okay, that's another automatic. Trade ammo crate, cardboard box. Let's trade cardboard box for it. That cool decoy needs to go down. Where's the ducky? Duckies are a bit of a walk. I don't know which one of my guns is upgraded and which one isn't. Sniper rifle. We gotta upgrade the sniper rifle. Then I'll have inventory space for the LMG. Ah, where did it go? Sniper, Bambatov. No, yeah, but okay. And let's I bet this ducky is less popular. You know what? Never mind. I'm hearing some gun shooting.
What can I do for you?
I don't know. I'm confused too. Grenade, ammo crate.
2 minutes remaining.
What can I do for you? That's action to. Nom 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 nom. Up. Okay. Let's approach this waypoint with the OMG equipped. I just got spotted. Probably by that guy.
It's the enemy.
Am I getting any kind of speed? But now is the time to crawl. Oh yeah, look at this good camouflage. That guy's gonna be coming down a little above us. Stamina.
This area is secure.
I hope my partner is moving stealthy. Actually.
This area is secure.
Don't know if I have full stamina or not. Did someone else shoot that ducky or did we? I'm gonna assume we did.
1 minute remaining.
Good, I have full stamina. I'm gonna use this box as sign of the enemy. Maybe I should take this box for my... I hate having to think so much about these boxes! I still have a decoy on me! Ooh, I got an idea. And then... How do you blow up the...
30 seconds remaining.
Let me get off the wood.
This area is
Current
secure.
phase is nearly complete. You must quickly make your
They're the
way
bad
to
guy.
the zone.
Oh, there's a bad guy.
Enemies right on top of us.
Ha 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 ha! Oh yeah.
Phase complete.
Gotcha.
Status confirmed.
And I got an upgrade kit.
Completed.
Hell
Begin
yeah.
making preparations for the next phase. Phase 3.
Okay. I wish I could only... I wish there was a different button for picking up ammo versus picking up bigger, more complicated things than ammo. Because, the bigger, more complicated things take up space in your inventory that the ammo does not. Oh, cool. We're right next to duckies. What are these blue things on the... Those boxes? Are those boxes that got upgraded?
This area is secure.
Am I gonna go after my own decoy box? Oh, it's TNT. Ah, shit, I just accidentally picked up a pistol. Nah. Okay, tranquilizer pistol might be useful. The regular ordinary pistol will not.
This is
There's
for
2
you.
duckies for 6 players, and we are right next to both duckies on the map. Holy shit.
2 minutes remaining.
Let me stay close to my partner, actually. And we have some high ground.
This area is secure.
Partner not being as stealthy as I'd like, though.
This area is secure.
Can I pick up the cool decoy? There.
This area is secure.
Man, like, quickly selecting a different weapon. Working. I'm sorry I haven't looked at the Twitch chat in like 6 minutes, but this is demanding.
This area is secure.
1 minute remaining.
Aha! Oh! Bring some kind of artillery strike or something. Look at that. Alright, bad guys. Did he have armor?
30 seconds remaining.
Nades.
Throwing grenade. Throwing grenade.
The current phase is
Machine
nearly
gun.
complete. You must quickly make your way to the zone.
Oh, look at this. This is cool. Whatever's happening right now is really cool. 2 guys camouflaged in the bushes shooting at each other's bush. That's what I want. That's what I want. I just wanted a slower pace. That kicked ass. That was awesome. I loved that.
This is the final phase.
Yes, thank God we're still right close to the duckies. Need ammo.
Area is secure.
Ammo. Man, I don't know.
Did well.
1 ducky for 6 players. How come it's not subtracting those players from the match? I'm gonna try to get some high ground Overwatch going. Oh, fuck me. Shit, maybe I just need to hide. Maybe I need to retreat, actually. Wah!
I'm taking fire.
Where did he come from?
Return to the front lines and rejoin the fight.
God, my partner's trying to CQC him.
2 minutes remaining.
I think my partner just won the fight. Awesome.
The enemy's right on top of us.
I think the pretty slow movement speed might also be why I am thinking Halo thoughts some fight gunplay.
The enemy's right on top of us. Thanks.
Go. Oh. Wah. Wah. Ah.
I'm taking fire.
1 minute remaining.
Coming. Coming. Oh, Jesus, someone else got him. Oh, I bet this guy's pissed.
I'm taking fire.
Yeah, we got him. Ooh, nice hiding spot down here. Or, we'll see.
The enemy's right on top of us.
Seconds remaining.
Alright, we're about to get barraged. I have grenades? I...
Current phase is nearly
Artillery!
Please keep
We're having an artillery battle! Whoa! Machine gun, machine gun. Machine gun, I said! Ah! 4, 3. Are we gonna go into sudden death? No! Ty! Yeah!
fought well today. Please wait until the exercise is over.
Alright, what about partner? There. Oh!
The mission is over.
Okay. There is a sudden death mode. So, yeah, what can I do for you?
It is time to announce the top performing team.
Yeah. I'm mashing that congratulate button because that was awesome. But it was also a fucking mess of a
It
game.
is time to start the mission debriefing.
Alright, how did I do? Eliminated in phase
You
4.
showed exemplary
2 kills. 0 times downed. That's not how I remember it. 0 drop shot, 6 enemies detected. The scoreboard just went by too fast for me to read. Oh, good, I can bring it back. Yeah, I definitely times down 0. I do not know what they mean by that. Okay. So, in order to explain what was cool just then, takes more time to say the words than it does for the action to happen on the screen. Hell yeah. And what was cool was that... Oops, that's not what I want. This is what I want. What was cool was that I died, my partner was left alive, but there were also 2 other players left alive who were on opposing teams to each other, and they were... and like, all 6 players in the match were dying in the last 3 seconds of the timer, and it ended up activating a sudden death mode because there were more than one teams in the final King of the Hill zone. Oh god, did the kids these days call that the extraction zone? So if we were playing a normal game for normal people like Quake, we'd call that King of the Hill. They're on the hill. There were 3 competing teams on the final hill at once. My teammate was camouflaged in the bushes. The other 2 guys were shooting each other in an open gun battle, and it looked like they killed each other, leaving my teammate, who was being stealthy in the stealth game, as the victor. And it was all happening so fast and at such close quarters that there was no time to explain that while it was happening. But you saw my reaction, right? About how like cool how cool it is when the stealth system does work and come into play. And I've had some pretty good runs tonight. Oh shit, I need to be monitoring my temperatures. This is important. My CPU is at 64 degrees, it's fine. So, my fan hub died. I tried putting my case, my open case computer, I tried putting the case back on, but it ended up killing the fan hub permanently. The fan hub was clinging to life throughout most of this year, but it finally died when I jiggled the electronics around one last time. And I just solved the problem by plugging the fans directly into the motherboard. I'm not going to put the case back on, though, until I order a replacement fan hub and do some more serious computer surgery. Oh, God, my heart rate. My heart rate! This does something to my heart rate! Oh, yeah, and then they have this, like... Oh, nice. Okay, I definitely need to have... Go, give me some grenades, give me a weapon. Nowhere to hide. That's less useful than I need some ammo. Somewhere on this list should be I need some ammo. An upgrade item. Give me a second. Can't believe how many times I've said that. I don't see give me some ammo on the list here. Do I have to unlock the vocal command to give me some ammo? Alright, well what's more useful than there's nowhere to hide, because as in a stealth game superfan, quests. Some armor, give me an upgrade item. All seem a little situational. What conveys give me some ammo without saying it literally? Easy peasy. I'm fine, you got this. That's not a good idea. Hey, hand that over. Okay, yeah, if they pick up a bunch of ammo and I'm out of ammo, maybe I can click that one and they might get the idea. Who is the opposite of Ocelot? In terms of voice. I don't know. Who do I... Maybe I need to change to a different character. Ocelot... Yeah, the life regen on Major Zero seems more important than the stamina regen on Ocelot. Okay, now whatever kind of radio preset I have set their voice to needs to be funny.
Until next time.
You fought well today. Nice.
Keep up the fight. Thank you.
I'm sorry.
I need cover fire! Roger.
Let's kick some butt.
See you around. Good job today.
Alright, we'll do that one. I don't think I need to change anything here. Ugh, gosh, I need a second to think. I like the chameleon. I think I like that better than the golden cock. Complete a mission with the minimum number of kills. Yeah, that's another thing. Is it a thing? Can you actually non-lethal no-trank your way through a multiplayer mission in this like you can in Hunt Showdown? Because in this one you need to force other players off of spots. You need to... It might be possible in ducky mode. You might be able to hold on to the ducky and hide well enough in the chaos of everyone else's fight to clear a mission without killing anyone. I don't know how... Did I just say ducky? I meant froggy. I'm sorry. I'm not saying Karotan and Gakko. That's not how my memory is going to be doing the vocabulary here. The Call of Duty nameplates that you unlock can be fun, but I only have one fun one so far, and I'll go with that one. Camo patterns are kind of boring, but the silly Metal Gear series references are kind of fun. My favorite gear is the ration. Why do they think the sniper rifle is my favorite weapon? I don't agree with that. I played this for 4 hours. Phases completed 1.1. My KD ratio is not positive yet. Oh no. Deaths 1.5. What does that mean? Now, is there like a leaderboard where I can do a comparison to see how close I am to number 9? Because on the PS2 version of Metal Gear Solid 3 multiplayer, I was number 9. Damage absorbed by equipment. Not quite sure what that means. Look at that. I've had a little bit of a winning streak tonight. I don't want to ruin it, which means I need to shut up and pay attention. Where's the ration? Okay, let's catch up with Twitch chat. That camo was clutch. Yeah! Oh, look at this! Twitch chat is hype as fuck! Everyone's talking about how sick this is! That's how you know it's a good game. Do I know it's a good game? If you KO the enemies out of the hills, Rubber Ducky, you're the one. Thoughts on Game of the Year nominees? I have no thoughts. And I don't know how much I care anymore. Needs a free-for-all mode. You probably didn't see that. I think if they made MGS4 Delta, the multiplayer would totally be an extraction shooter and basically be the free-to-play the kids play as propaganda for PMC. I think I said something like that when I was in voice chat last night. That is a fun thought. I guess when Metal Gear Solid 4 was actually coming out and they were coming up with the multiplayer mode, there was already America's Army, but I guess the real-life Metal Gear Solid 4 dystopia hadn't yet congealed enough for them to think of the multiplayer mode being a never-ending, addictive commercial for gun companies and PMCs and real-life militaries. Yeah, that rhymed a bit. What is the difference between the SVG and the MRS4? One of them looks like an AK, the other looks like an M16. Let's upgrade them a couple times and see how they perform. I hate that they aren't assigned to a hotkey and I gotta scroll through them with the mouse wheel, which is actually way superior than using this weapon wheel here. I hate that when the weapon wheel comes up, the positioning of the weapons keeps changing. Like, you can't immediately snap to which equipment that you want. Like, there's always a bit of block, and there's always some little thing blocking the next thought I want to have in my head when I'm playing this game. And sometimes it's really cool, and you do a cool camo maneuver that makes you feel like you're playing a clever, neat multiplayer stealth game. I mean, in a lot of respects, you are. It's just too close quarters and too fast and too chaotic to also be a stealth game, I think. I think that's the imbalance here. I am very curious to see how it would play with the large open world battle royale style map. I really, really wish they did that. Is it some kind of engine limitation going on? Oh wait, no, let's cancel that and start upgrading the other one. SV. Okay. It's also so different from what they're supposed to look like. If this is supposed to be an AK, I mean, it doesn't quite look exactly like an AK, but it looks like that's... I'm getting close. So, how are these things usually depicted? Usually the way it works is that the M16 hits harder, but is harder to control your fire. The AK hits for less damage, but you can more smoothly control your recoil while bursting all over bad guys. So this is the MRS4. Oh. Okay, if I'm crouched, that recoil is quite controllable. There is a bit of an unfortunate spread, though. It is corrected by clicking the mouse instead of holding the mouse. Alright, let's try the AK clone. It just seems worse in every way, actually. Well, let's see about damage numbers. 20. 15. Okay, the AK hits... What the hell? So that's like the opposite of how they're usually depicted. The AK hits harder, but, kicks harder. The M16 fires faster and smoother, but hits for less damage. Pick your poison, I guess. They're gonna be functionally the same in a battle, I suppose. I only think those trade-offs are something you need to be thinking about with long-range shooting, and this is not the kind of game where a lot of that seems to be happening. They're giving me sniper rifles and revolvers a lot, and yet the kind of situations where they'd be useful are not coming up. The kind of situations where I might as well be within melee range of the enemy, but with the way the game logic works, really means I'm in spray and automatic in their head range. Now most of the combat seems playing out, unless that's just my playstyle. Alright, what else did I mention? Miss and quit. What else did I miss in Twitch chat? I've only played this for 1 hour. I think if it had the hold up from TeamSync, right, 25. I'm seeing 14 viewers. Viewers we got. CPU temp is at 55, that's good. Alright, now I'm seeing 28 on desktop window, but my mobile phone's telling me like 15. I was thinking of funny poop noise. Depending on a random partner in this kind of massively overcomplicated mode seems like a recipe for misery. Think for yourself, these jorts. When I was playing with a actual internet friend partner, we were both talking so much, and our confusion was so verbally expressed at such a high rate, such a high word count and high volume that the random partners are better. Like, if I can clear my mind and think, I tend to perform better. Not sure why it doesn't have VoIP. MGO2 and 3 had it. The free-for-all mode. It would just be MGO2, SDM, Stealth Deathmatch. That laugh to the tune of Metal Gear Solid. I don't even know what's going on in this game. God forbid dude perform in-game. Final phase, nice. Sounds like Nam. Yeah, I'm into... It seems like multiplayer games these days are embracing the bushwhacking combat of fighting in a jungle with guns. There was a wonderful moment where me and the teammate were shooting at bad guys in their bushes, and we were camouflaged in our bushes. And I was just spraying in the bushes and trying to concentrate the crosshair to whatever part of the screen was making damage numbers pop out. Bloody hell, a shotgun with magnified optics. Wow. Oh yeah, and then we have the compliments. This huge stream of compliments. Wow. Double knockout. That's sick. Bloop, 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 bloop. Salute. What? Good times. Oh, George, seen the new Ken Burns? I didn't know there was a Ken Burns. What new Ken Burns is out? Tell me about the Ken Burns. I'll see it in like 10 minutes when I get to look at the Twitch chat again. Yeah, it's very Halo-like. You mentioned it. That camo was clutch. Damn, I miss Quake. Fahrenheit. 60 degrees Celsius, not 60 degrees Fahrenheit. Unfortunately, 60 degrees Fahrenheit would be wonderful. 65 degrees Celsius? That's how you know it's a good game. You KO the enemies out of the hills. Rubber Ducky, you're the one. Oh, I get it. I see we have another child of the streets. The Sasami streets. Thoughts on Game of the Year nominees. Yeah, what are the Game of the Year nominees? I don't really know. I don't really follow it that much. I have time. I had time this year to dedicate a lot of attention to weird multiplayer turn-based historical war games, and a lot of time dedicated to one particular remake of my favorite game ever. Kojima got his nomination, so all is good. Oh, for Death Stranding 2, I guess? Odd that the weapons use their Phantom Pain name. Yeah. So the multiplayer for Phantom Pain was kind of disappointing. This doesn't... I am wondering if another way to describe the identity crisis going on here, on top of being a stealth game that requires a lot of thinking through strategic inventory decisions in a really tightly paced, fast-paced, close quarters Call of Duty deathmatch map, is kind of an identity crisis. It's the tacked on multiplayer mode for a new version of Metal Gear Solid 3, but it feels like a new version of Metal Gear Solid 5's multiplayer. The inventory system looks the same. They're using the gun names and kind of sort of the gun models from Metal Gear Solid 5. It feels like I'm playing Metal Gear Solid 5 with a much more intense camouflage system, which is a neat idea. But the maps are smaller than Metal Gear Solid 5's multiplayer maps were. If Metal Gear Solid 5's multiplayer maps had this camouflage system going on, it would have been a much more interesting game. If this game had Metal Gear Solid 5-sized maps, but with as much naturalistic foliage tree cover, with this camouflage system going on, I think I would be enthralled and hooked on it for days. I wish it had the old config where you had the OG inventory system where you can map 3 weapons and none is a toggle. You got that backwards. AKs are typically depicted as having more stopping power with the 7.62. Are you sure? I read Fallen Angels as a child, and I totally remember them talking about this, about how in the Vietnam War, the M16 would just like tear people apart, and the AK-47 wounds that the American troops were enduring were more recoverable. I think MGS4 was called Cycle and more recoil. In Counter-Strike, isn't that the case? Like the AK has a really reliable first shot and a more controllable spray, whereas the M16 is one where you want to like aim at the torso and then pull down for the first 3 shots, and you'll get a reliable 3-round burst, but you're not relying on the first shot quite as much as with the AK because it's punching a harder bullet out with more force. Patiently waiting for Streamer to catch up. Hey, Bribe Contails, I just caught up. Ken Burns is doing the American Revolution. Pretty fucking big. Oh, does it have the unflattering chapters where, like, Boston was rioting because they didn't want to get conscripted into the Revolutionary Guard? M16 has a shitty rep, unreliable. I've heard that's more complicated. I've heard that M16 has a shitty rep for being unreliable during the earlier years of the war when they didn't quite know what they were doing with it as well and didn't have quite as solid supply chain. But then again, like, if you are competing with the AK and the category is reliability, you're probably going to lose outright regardless of how much more complicated the minutiae of the story might get. Okay, so 5.56 causes terrible wounds. I guess the 7.62 round was better at AP and energy retention. What's AP stand for here? Armor penetration. Really? 7.62 better at armor penetration. That's surprising. I think when you're like looking at it with your eyeballs, I always thought that the NATO rounds would look pointier. Anyways, I'm all caught up with Twitch chat. We talked about guns, we talked about military history a bit, we talked about judging games. Apparently, whoever wanted to talk about this year's Game of the Year candidates didn't want to commit to it. And we talked about what we wished this mode would be instead of what we got. So, out of the last match that I played, I just won 2 matches. And I want to say my ratio of thinking that I'm doing in my head, it's like a line graph jumping all over the fucking place. Sometimes I'm really, really happy. Most of the times, it's like I'm taming a kind of confusion in my head. I'll have a strategic idea of where I want to go on the map, and I will not get there because there'll be a bunch of bullshit in the way. And if I see an enemy and I need to quickly react and shoot right at them, lightning fast, I probably won't because I'll have something else equipped, and I'll get confused a minute about whether or not to get the right kind of weapon out, which menu I need to go in. Look at all these menus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 different menus you gotta juggle around. The backpack would... Okay, F, left click, left click, left click.
I need some ammo.
Oh, it's right there! So did you see how I was really confused about where...
I need some ammo. I need some ammo.
Do we specify? Yes, we do specify.
I
Neat.
need some ammo.
Should I be playing this with a partner who's an internet friend who I can talk to with my voice? Would that make more sense? Because the other thing going on is the frustrations with the partner. Like, how close do I want to be with the partner? How much do I want to rely on them? How much do I trust that they're making the right decisions too? So, if I need to pull the correct weapon out in a hurry, there's a bit of a confusion because every time I vacuum up the dust that spills out of a bad guy or a box, your weapon wheel's going to change, and the weapon that you want to snap to in an emergency is probably going to be in a different position the last time you played and had it. Ping your weapon or even ammo pool to request ammo. Ping? What if you ping an empty inventory space? Nothing happening. Okay, now what do you mean by ping? Because I don't think there's a dedicated ping button in this game. Can I, like, point my crosshair at a spot on the ground and press a button and my character will say something like, let's go there? But that would be a pretty different thing than pointing at a bad guy and pressing a button and wanting to say, there's an enemy over there. Oh, 2, 4, 6. That's not a lot of players. Got 8. Oh, they also changed this map to foggy because this map was one of the most infamously tightly cramped ones, and I think they wanted to increase the distance. I think there's bad guys right over. I pressed E and then I canceled because... What? Cobra? What happened to Cobra? Hey, it's this guy again. Hello.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Yeah, we recognize each other. Bad guys, bad guys. Yeah, look at me point and clicking on him with my mouse. What a cool guy. Hey, that's a mine. Pressing fire. Where are the ammo for that, actually? Got bad guys. Blah!
Enemy spotted.
Come on, come to the barrel.
Follow that.
This mouse aiming is empowering. But what do I have any other guns? I do have a stun.
2 minutes remaining.
I bet there's a bad guy hiding. We go for a different ducky. Yeah, there is a bag.
I'm detecting the enemy nearby.
I don't have good weapons.
The enemy's here.
I'm gonna go for that food. I'm forgetting the buttons. I thought I had food. I don't see any food in my inventory. What? Where did it go? Let's clear out those barrels, please, before hiding behind them. Really?
1 minute remaining. Zone secured.
These bad guys have been scavenging for supplies longer than us.
The enemy's here. I'm detecting
Oh
the
man,
enemy nearby.
we're getting super spotted.
The enemy's right on top of us.
30 seconds remaining. The current phase is nearly complete. Please keep an eye on the remaining time.
Oh,
Enemy phase complete. Zone
yeah! I thought he was sneaky, but
Please get ready for
didn't win the
next phase
2v1.
post-haste. Phase 2.
Ammo crate. Yes, I'm so much faster at this now. E, why was I pressing F? Tracer is going to give away. I apparently didn't damage that box with those shots I was taking a risk to. Gun upgrade, hell yeah. First. Want more food though.
I'm detecting the enemy nearby.
Aha!
One minute remaining.
Oh, I see someone. Ah, fuck me. Why am I not diving?
Taking enemy fire. 30 seconds remaining.
Got him.
The current phase is nearly complete.
Him.
Enemies here. You must quickly make your way to the zone.
And him completely.
Phase complete. I hope to see you do better in the next.
Okay. I got a little too distracted by trying to get easy kills with the other players who were distracted.
Phase 3.
So the XP will... Yes, I think that's a new pop-up warning. I don't remember seeing that
It is
last
time to
couple
start
weeks I
the
played.
mission debriefing.
Okay, when there are only 6 players, I'm... And after, what, 5 hours of experience, I now... And when I openly acknowledge that I cannot pay attention to Twitch chat while doing this, it's not that bad. I don't know, that was still pretty chaotic.
I see your rank has increased.
Alright, what else did I see from... What else did I not see from Twitch chat? Proximity VoIP is always better, allows for much better interactions. Awareness. Regarding separate buttons for weapon and ammo pickup, in Metro Exodus, E quickly picks up a weapon while R slowly strips attachments from it. Makes sense for realism, but not for gameplay where you hold down R so often. I always have R set to read. I'm gonna pee again, I'll be right back. But I hope I get matched up with Japanese Naked Snake again, that guy's good. And I'm not too disappointed about how I performed that match, because even though I lost, it was more for the objective. I was winning all the gunfights I got into, mostly, like, right? That was still a good demonstration of pointing and clicking on bad guys and holding the mouse button down while you're doing it in this game. Instead of just pointing and clicking, it's pointing and holding. Alright. Let's try this again.
I have confirmed that you are ready to deploy.
Me too, I've also confirmed. I'm wondering if I should call the stream early tonight and do an extra hour editing. I totally should call the stream off early tonight and do an extra hour of editing. 9. Played this for an hour and 10 minutes. And I don't know if I like it. Even when I'm winning, I don't know if I'm having as much fun as I want to be. Okay, so we're going to be doing this map again. It's going to be a lot foggier than the screenshot. I wonder if they'll bring back the regular weather conditions for this map.
Survival capture.
I want this background that the clans... that this guy has. I want the old school pixel art background.
The mission is about to begin.
Let's do
If you
this.
have not secured the asset by the end of the phase, you will be removed from the mission. Phase 1.
Vacuuming it up. Vacuuming up the supplies. Oh, what? Just shit. Okay, geez, I'll stop what I'm doing and use that. Oh, nice. We got a 2-star. Yeah. Maybe I should drop that one. Oh, wait, that was not in the menu where you can drop things. Oh, wait, that menu makes me hold my position in a vulnerable spot. Oh, shit, bad guy. I don't want to go to Froggy early. What's happening? Good, good.
I'm detecting the
Not anymore, actually.
2 minutes
Here, use
remain.
this.
Yes, thank you. I feel like my partner has a big fat inventory and I'm starving. Hey, bad guy. I had a partner. Back for revenge, I think. You?
Assets secured.
Hey, food, I want that food. Network is unstable. Can I do anything? Network is unstable. Am I still streaming? My network looks stable. Alright. A network error has occurred. Is this the second time this has happened while streaming Fox Hunt? Isn't it? A network error has occurred. Where do I check? What server stat? Metal Gear Fox Hunt server status? Oh. Oh. My internet just went out. Okay.